Hi, Year Six. I know that today that you watched the film of Wonder, and the idea after having watched the film Wonder is that you compare it to what you have already read in the book, and that you create a film review. So I know that Mrs. Marsden and Mrs. O'Donoghue talked to you today and asked you to take notes on the film, on what you thought about the way the film was made, on what you thought about the actors and actresses, the special effects, etc. So I know that you've had a really good look at the film. You have had a bit of a chat about and compared it to the book, and you've also made some notes. So today, what you're going to do is you're going to use all the notes and all the information that you have collated yesterday to make a film review. The best way to show you how important and what a film review looks like is to look at some real life ones. So, we're going to go over on my screen now to The Guardian. So, The Guardian is a famous newspaper, and The Guardian actually has a film review section. Okay. And movie makers. They have a film review, they have song reviews, they have album reviews, and movie makers, bands, theatre reviews, theatre companies really rely on these reviews because they actually help them to get sales or to um, get people to buy tickets for certain things. And also, the readers of the newspaper really rely on these reviews because they base what they buy on what the reviewer has said. So, the first way with a movie review that the first way that you might judge it is on the star system. So you can see that each of the movie reviews here has got a star system, stars. So it's at 5 stars. So as you can see, this one at the top has only 2 out of 5 stars. So the more stars you get, obviously, the better the film is. This one's got 3, this one's got 2, this one's got 4. So I'm going to go down to a film that looks almost like something that I might like to watch, and that's it, Coming to America. So the first Coming to America is brilliant. It's quite an old movie, and they've made a second part to it. So I started to watch it the other day, and I thought, not too sure. I hadn't read this review, so maybe I'll give it another chance because in the Guardian, they're often quite reliable opinions, and it's actually given it 4 out of 5 stars. So then we'll open. So first of all, you have the star system. So in your planning sheet, which I'll show you in a minute, there's a space to give Wonder a mark out of 5 stars. Then we'll open the review, and I'm just going to quickly show you that the review has a picture from the film, and then it has a roughly 3 paragraphs reviewing the film. Okay, so roughly 3 paragraphs reviewing the film. So now I'm going to go over to our planning sheet and talk about what needs to be included in each paragraph. So here we have the planning sheet. So this is the planning sheet for the movie review of Wonder. So first you'll put the title of the film and then your stars out of 5. So how many stars you give the film? Okay. But our review needs to focus on the fact that Wonder is a book and that it has become a film. Okay. So any kind of film, book, translation always compares what the book is like to the film. So the people in the movie and the producers of the movie are always more nervous than just a normal filmmaker because they're going to have extra criticism because of the fact that it's already a book and so many people have imagined those characters in their heads, and then when they go to see the movie they might be let down or disappointed because of the difference in the way they've imagined the characters compared to how the characters are in the film. So I know with Harry Potter, loads of people would review it as being amazing because they've read the book and they think it brings it to life. But loads have said, oh, it doesn't really bring it exactly to life in the way that they'd want to. Same with The Lord of the Rings, same with my favourite book. So I love Jane Austen, the writer Jane Austen, and I've read all of her books and Bronte. So I like Victorian romance type novels. Okay. So when I watch the movie versions of them, sometimes I feel really let down because the characters aren't quite as they are in the book. Okay. So there's been loads and loads of different movie adaptations of the story Jane Eyre by one of the Bronte sisters. And I love that. Now, some of the adaptations aren't quite as good as others because they don't include certain parts of the book that I love. So I'd review them as not as good as certain other ones. Okay, so let's get back to Wonder anyway. So you're going to put the title of the film, you mark out of 5 stars, and then you have 3 paragraphs, just like the Coming to America review had 3 paragraphs. You're going to have 3 paragraphs. Okay, so the first paragraph is where you would talk about the genre of the film. You'd talk about the storyline of the film. So those people who haven't read the book or have any knowledge of the film or book need to know all of those things. So that would come in paragraph 1. So what's the genre of the film? What's the storyline that compared to the book? Okay, so they're the first 3 things that you need to talk about, and that's in paragraph 1. So imagine that obviously I want you to talk about how it compares to the book, but I want you to imagine that someone who hasn't read the book or watched the film, has any idea of it, is reading this review and deciding to watch a movie on Netflix. Why would they choose this movie? What sort of movie is it? What's it about? Okay. Then paragraph 2 needs to tell us: is it a good film in your in your opinion? Yeah, I guess. Is it well made? Because you're a movie reviewer now. That's your job. Do the actors suit the characters from the book? Are the film special effects good? And is it, in your opinion, well put together? The film. Okay. And then in your final paragraph, paragraph 3, you're going to have some variety of opinions. So maybe the opinion of children about the film, opinion of adults about the film, why they might watch it, and your own personal opinion. Now, this review is going to make or break the film in some respects, because if it's going on the Guardian website, then loads of people are going to see it. And if they say it's bad, then chances are people might not read it or watch it. They read the review and they might not want to watch it. If you say it's good, then loads of people are going to watch it. So think about how you word your review. Think about the kind of audience that are going to be reading it. So there might be children reading it because it's, and also adults because they might fancy this sort of film as well. So, good luck with your film review. I really look forward to seeing them in your books. And you can use this as a planning sheet, or you can draw this planning sheet up into your books. Have a lovely lesson. Thanks very much. I look forward to seeing these reviews. Okay.